Jessica, over the years, we've done a number of Bay Area Proud stories about the different ways people have come up with to help veterans with their mental health once they're stateside. We showed you programs that used surfing, horses, even golf. Now, the goal is always to give the vets a mission, a purpose to focus on, which is exactly what one East Bay vet is doing, although in a very different way.
So one of our community outreach organizations that we work with directly.
On the list of things Brad Craven thought he'd be doing at this stage of his life, standing in front of a crowd at a Walnut Creek pizza parlor asking for donations to his nonprofit was not something he would have guessed.
The community outreach stuff is a vital component.
What Brad will do with those donations? Well, that surprises him even more.
We're going to train African anti-poaching rangers. Who says that? Who does that? Right? Who gets to be able to really say that they're going to do that?
Of course, when Brad looks back on it all now, where he ended up makes all the sense in the world considering where he's been. Brad, whose family's military service dates back to the Revolutionary War, joined the Navy not long after 9/11. He returned and, like many other vets, struggled to readjust to civilian life. But Brad began to find his purpose, working with his younger brother Sam, who lives with cerebral palsy and autism, training him for the Paralympics.
Helping others, giving back to others made me feel like I was earning my right to come home.
But it wasn't until Brad, a lifelong lover of wildlife, spent time volunteering at a South African lion sanctuary that all the pieces came together for him. The mission-driven purpose of helping African wildlife is just what he needed, and exactly what his family saw in him upon his return.
We're just like, Brad, you've really come back to you. How do we bottle this? And that's where I started to think, well, if this can do this for me, it's got to be able to do it for other veterans.
The answer to that question is Warriors for African Wildlife, founded in 2020. Since then, Brad has taken 5 groups of veterans to Africa. After some training themselves, the vets then use their military experience to teach rangers how to protect wildlife from poachers.
So we've started 2 more.
They've even participated in missions to help relocate elephants or remove horns from rhinos to make them less of a target to poachers. Brad says it's a way to take everything he's learned in the past and do something good with it in the future. He says the transformation he has experienced, he now sees in others. It happens, Brad says, not just in the bush, but around the campfire as well.
Just talking about their experiences, whether it was Afghanistan, Iraq, their time in the service, that they really can't talk to other people about when they're home. And not only that, but we're in an environment that promotes that gives veterans that opportunity to feel like they're kind of in that camaraderie, tribal space again.
And I said it before, one thing that this program shares with so many others that works so well is these are individuals who've been trained on missions.
Right.
You have a mission to complete. And often when they come stateside, that's what's missing, and they become a little untethered. And what this program does so wonderfully and taps into that military experience is, hey, I got a mission. I got a deployment, I got a mission, and that mission is doing some good. And so that really, Brad says he's had individuals who have gone and come back, and their family members come to him and say, Brad, when can we get them back there again?
Wow, that's so impressive.
This has brought up back the person we know, the person we love. We want more of this.
It's really about a sense of purpose, and when you're in the military, it is that mission, that purpose.
And all that expertise he's passing on.
Exactly.
Really fantastic.